Welcome everybody to the ProX Pit Pass. Here we are in Bonnie, Scotland, up here at Duns for round 6 and 7 of the Motul MXGB British Championship. Again, we're delving behind the scenes of what's going on over these 2 rounds up here. This time we're going to be following a team manager, former British champion Shaun Simpson, and what it's like at life at SS24 Gabriel KTM. We're also going to be following one of his riders, Oriol Oliver. We're going to be filming him throughout the weekend, get his take on what the British Championship's all about, and also Joe Brookes, who is coming back to form, obviously missed most of the season. So we're going to see where he's at and what he can do this weekend here at Duns. As I've said before, I'm going to say it again, I'm going to keep banging that drum. ProX Pit Pass is brought to you by ProX. What are they? Well, go and check them out online. They do so many components for every motorcycle pretty much in the motocross world and enduro. So go and check them out, buy their products. The more you keep doing that, the more that they can keep getting behind what we're doing here at the British Championship.
This year's been a challenge, I have to admit. Last year we won the championship with Cas Valk in the MX2 class, and that was a great achievement for myself as the manager, for Simon as the owner, to rack up our first British title in, let's say, my new role as the manager, not riding myself. This year we wanted to do the same thing, but it's a bit of a toss-up between the riders riding quite good in the European Championship and the MX2, and then sort of almost underestimating the competition at the British Championship. The competition in the MX2 class and the MX1 class is pretty stacked. A lot of good guys, they ride in their home tracks, and the pace is definitely high. So I could honestly say we've not really had the results that I was looking for this year. We're certainly not in the championship hunt with Oriol, Guyan or Max. So it's been challenging. We've had moments of brilliance from Oriol. Guyan definitely has struggled, but it's been challenging, but you know, we're looking to make that right before the end of the season. I think racing the British Championship is only beneficial purely because as a British-based team, we're riding at home. We've got a lot of British sponsors, and for the riders it definitely brings their skill set on as well, riding different styles of tracks. You know, we're in Duns this weekend, very fast flowing, you know, deep ruts, and then you've got likes of Blacksall or Canada Heights, which is a little bit tighter, and that's where you learn your racecraft. You have to look for passing opportunities, bike setup, and as I'd already mentioned, the competition's fierce, so any given opportunity to ride in a British Championship I think is a positive thing, and it makes you fitter, stronger, more gate drops for going back to the European Championship. The British has always been good, but I think at the moment both classes, as I've said, are pretty stacked, and there's good racing going on. So there's definitely not coming to a British round and having a relaxed day. You've got to put the effort in to win the races. I would say, just given on, it's all down to mindset, I would say. Probably podium at a European round for Guyan, he sort of expects that. He then probably naively enough thinks that he's going to get a podium here at the British Championship and underestimates the competition, the tracks, the field, the pace. You've not only got new blood coming through with Joe Brookes and Callum Mitchell, Charlie Heyman. You know, there's a lot of good guys, but then you've also got the experience like Tommy. You know, you can't buy that stuff, and riding in amongst all of that, it's I think just underestimated it. You know, I definitely told them, look, you can't come to a British Championship and just expect podiums, you have to work for them. But I think, you know, dealing with the younger riders is definitely need to work on the mental side of their approach to their racing, because I can see if they get a bad start now, I mean 5th or 6th, their sort of head goes down a little bit. They want to win, they expect to win, but nothing in this life comes easy. You've got to work for it, whether that's it. I always said I could be riding at World Championship level and come back to a Scottish Championship and have to ride the wheels off my bike to be able to win the races. You're not going to get anywhere without hard work, whether it's in the British paddock, the Scottish Championship races, or the EMX or MX2. I think lack of funding for riders at the moment is a problem, because anything in this day and age is expensive to do. To make the jump up from British Championship to EMX or MX2, that requires funding. It's a bit daunting for British riders to go with loads of different riders on the start, but I think ultimately the pace is high enough at the British Championship to be able to contend in the EMX Championship. It's more of all the jigsaw pieces coming together, and I think that's more hard work, dedication and a mindset from the rider themselves to be able to take it to that next level, along with support and sponsors from people who are willing to go that extra mile and try to push it in EMX 250 or MX2. Yeah, we've been using ProX parts now for the last 2 years running this team, and I've been using them previously when I was running my own team, and I've got a good relationship with them. They give us a budget each year to spend on aftermarket parts, engine components, clutch plates, packages, recluse clutch covers that all come through ProX. So without these types of sponsors, what we're doing here is nearly impossible. Our support from KTM is valued, and we thank KTM a lot for that. But all our external partners is really what puts the rest of the jigsaw together. So yeah, huge shout out to ProX for continued support.
Hello, I'm Oriol Oliver. I'm 23 years old and I race for SS24 Gabriel team. Yeah, it was quite a tricky situation because I was without team. So luckily I get the call from KTM and from Shaun, and we came with a deal to keep doing the World Championship because I was without a team. So actually it was a really cool thing, because otherwise I had no team. And they grabbed me, it's like a family. I'm really happy with the team. Yeah, it's been good. I feel it's pretty competitive championship, like from the 1 to 10 or the 1 to 15, they push, so I feel competitive. It's a really good experience to race the British. And yeah, it reminds me a little bit to the National, because I have been doing the National a lot of years, but now the last 4 years I was not doing my National in Spain. So to come here, race the British, it reminds me a little bit, the old times. It's from the 1 to the 15, or it's a lot of riders that they are fast. In the National, it's like there's less people that go fast, but here it's quite a big field, so it surprised me, and the aggressivity that they have, the riders, also surprised me. You need to be smart here, you need to start in front. It's quite similar to the GPs actually. For example, this track in Dons, it's quite similar to the GPs, a lot of ruts, technical, and also we have some sandy tracks, so it's quite, you can get some experience for the MXGB for sure.
I'm Joe Brookes. I am a privateer on the Triumph. I got a lot of help from Ash, Gary and my dad. It's just a small team, but it works for me and I really like it. Yeah, so I got injured in February, the second week of February, and I broke the scaphoid, so I had surgery. But it was a bit more complicated. I broke another bone first and they didn't really catch it on the x-ray to begin with, so it's been a tough year. Been sat on the couch all year just waiting to get back to the races, and I'm really happy to be back. Obviously I did the last 2 EMX rounds in Sweden and Arnhem, so yeah, it's nice to get back to the British as well, because I feel like I got some good results to show, and yeah, no, I'm really excited. Even though I've been injured, I've been training as hard as I can, doing as much as I can. Obviously with the wrist, the weights and stuff is difficult, but doing as much cardio as I can. So I expected to be around top 10, to be honest. I know I got the speed to be top 3, top 5, but I didn't know how soon that would come. A month or so ago we didn't know whether I would be racing any of these, because I was struggling with the pain in my wrist whilst riding, but it's come on really well, and I'm buzzing with how I'm getting on, and obviously going into next year this will be a good confidence booster. Yeah, it'd be nice to go out today and win, of course, but I'm not worried about that. I just think just get my head down, stay fit, stay healthy, and then come out swinging next year. I'm in no championship, so I'm just riding for the fun, just getting the laps in ready for next year. So obviously I think the points are quite tight, so they're all thinking about the championship, and I've just got to go out there. I've got nothing to worry about and just do as well as I can. I ride in the week really good, and then sometimes it's hard for me to put it into into the weekends. So next year it's just about getting good starts, just riding the best I can, and wherever I come, I'm not worried about anything, but it'd be nice to be at the top, yeah. This MX2 class this year has been stacked from, I don't know, to about 20. Everyone's really good, anyone can get anywhere in the top 10 or whatever, but I think it's good. I think some of them are shocked when they come over at how fast we are on these tracks, because obviously when we go to Europeans, it's a lot more difficult for us. But yeah, it's really good. I think it's really good for the sport, really good to have them here, and yeah, it's good. You want to race the fastest people so they can all come over and just see how we get on.
Yeah, unbelievable. I've lost for words, honestly. It's been so long trying to do this, and I'm so happy it's finally happened. Coming off a GP win last weekend, home GP win, 1-1-1-1. So for this weekend, I have to race against the main event, Conrad. Nice. So now it's going to be really exciting, you know. So now it's going to be fun. I mean, it's a pretty cool track. Just finished warm up. It's kind of one liney though, like inside, inside, inside. But the track is fun. It's nice dirt. Roost hurts quite bad, but. Yeah, no, I think it's gonna be a fun weekend. I mean, 2 days of racing. Normally when I come to England, it's always a one-day thing. So now the 2 days is gonna be quite fun, and yeah, we'll get quite some racing in. Yeah, so at ACL last year October, I did like 35 races or something, and then on the last race, last lap, just before the finish, I popped my ACL, and so I was out until the end of March. And once I got back on the bike, I straight started to go back racing, and yeah, obviously the first few races they weren't good, but you know, I just came off the injury and just did a few days of riding, so I worked my way back into it and it got better and better every single weekend. And at one point I started winning again, and then I broke my collarbone in a dumb practice crash, so I missed another 2 races, and then I came back to Lommel, crashed my brains out a couple of times, but finished 8th I think, and then next weekend got 2nd in Sweden and won last weekend. So yeah, it's been a quite tough year, but like, yeah, that's how the sport goes, right? Racing against Jed, Tomac, Sexton, all these guys was gonna be a lot of fun. Obviously, I'm not sure I got anything for Jed or Sexton or them boys, but at least I would at least try to. But you know, after the Lommel, the Dutch Federation decided their team, and I kind of respect that choice, because at that time in Lommel, for example, Calvin was in front of me, Glenn was in front of me, they were in front of me in the standings, and to just pick me because I'm like Jeffrey Erlings, it's also a wrong thing. So they basically, I think they did a good job at the time. Right now I've been, you know, back up in the mix with the top guys, so maybe if they had to make a decision today, they would have made a different decision, but hey, the decision is made, and yeah, I mean, I wish them only the best. I mean, yeah, for sure it was going to be fun if I would have been racing, but I'm not, unless somebody gets hurt, which I really don't hope so for them, but yeah, I'll just watch on TV.
We're here in Scotland Shire at Duns for the 7th round of the ACU British. Everything's better in Scotland, track's perfect. We've even got the sunshine, had some torrential rain. It's been good all round. I've been struggling a little bit, need a bit more speed, but we were 7 and 8 yesterday. And yeah, just happy to be home for dinner time with the Chihuahuas on my lap.
track's actually really good. Obviously, yeah, yesterday's second moto, like 5-6 laps ago, started really like drizzling and raining, and then it got like really slick. But I think the rain was really good for today because the track is like has some really nice lines. I don't know if I pass it. It seems like you can really pass, but yeah, we'll see. No, the track's really nice. It's fun. Weather is horrible. Yeah, furthermore, it's all good.
Wrapped it up. British title number 5. I'm pumped for that. I'm really happy with that. Rode like an absolute wally, but we
still got it done.
Yeah, the nerves got to me in that one big time. For some reason I kept forgetting that it was a round early. I was putting the pressure on myself massively to wrap up here, and yeah, we done it. So unreal. Number 5.
My weekend.
Yeah,
you got
the whole weekend. I know I got champagne in there, mate.
I bet probably. Who's been just around bubbly?
Yeah. Conrad just won a championship.
Oh, is he?
Yeah.
Done a bit of bubbles.
Yeah. So what are you saying?
My weekend was alright. The best bit will be when I get my vehicle and drive all the way home, because I'm over this place. It's long. It's a nice place up here in Scotland, but long. 2 days after yesterday's racing, we found the winner, and that was me. And we should have just gone home. And now today I'm third, so it's gone down now, hasn't it? The track was actually the best it was all weekend in that final moto. But Musto, I don't know what happened with his throttle stuff or not, but he nearly cleaned me and him out off the start, and I had to come from the back, so it was what it was.
The track was really good both days, especially this morning. And first moto was really, really grippy, obviously, with the sun, and the wind started to dry out quite a bit on the end, but had a lovely time out here. It was really a lot of fun, you know, 2 pole positions, 4 hole shots, 4 moto wins, led every single lap, so it was a great practice. Had great competition, like the guys next to me were really fast as well, so it was like, yeah, a great training going into Turkey, and yeah, enjoyed my time being here.
Well, there you go. That's a wrap on the ProX Pit Pass here at Duns. I hope you enjoyed it. Like I said, real behind the scenes stuff there from Shaun Simpson, one of his riders, Oriol Oliver, and of course, Joe Brookes. What a weekend for him as well. Hope you've enjoyed it. Keep liking and subscribing. Keep enjoying what we do. Let's raise the bar. See you next time at Ling, September 21st for the final round of the Motul MXGB British Championship. We'll be there again with the ProX Pit Pass. So lock in and enjoy it. See you then.